Look at this question. Mufti, have you considered... I have considered atheism, and I believe that atheism really... I agree with Jordan Peterson when he says that I don't think anybody's, or generally speaking, is truly an atheist. I agree with that. I think even atheists are not being sincere when they say they are atheists. They just mean they are not theists in a particular sense of the word. So an atheist, they mean by that, I'm not a believer of an organized religion or an institutionalized religion, but not in the sense that they don't have faith, because we all have faith. I mean, just think about it. People ask these questions. I remember a discussion I had a while back, a few years back, with an ex-Muslim, and he said, "Do you believe certain things to be true?" And I said, "Well, what do you mean by true?" And we got into this whole point. But just think about that. These questions, if when people ask you, are laws true? Do you believe in laws to be true? What does that even mean? It doesn't mean anything. So that sentence is neither here, neither there. Are laws true? What do you mean? Do they exist? Is that what? And what does existence mean here? It just means a belief. People believe in certain things. Those things don't actually have an existence. Even freedoms, they don't actually exist. They're just a belief structure, which in many cases cannot be justified. So when people say that they don't believe in anything, that's not true. Even it is impossible for insan to not believe in the sacred. It's impossible, I feel. They must believe in the sacred. To be human is to believe in the sacred. Now the difference is, well, what do you believe in to be sacred? So people may say, oh, I don't believe in religions, but I believe in human life to be sacred. See, but that in and of itself is more than a glimpse. It is a portion of Iman. Because how does a person believe in human life to be sacred? What does sacred even mean? Sacred is the language of religion. It's not the language of science. It's not the language of mathematics. Sacred is the language of religion. It's God speak. So when you say something is sacred, how did it become sacred? You see, now you see what I mean by it's difficult to accept that they don't believe. Even those who profess they don't believe, they still believe to some extent.